So I ask you all to relax and lay down your barriers. Baixa as barreiras e relaxa. So we relax and we lay down our barriers. We breathe. And then we're gonna ask all the entities that are confused, that they don't know they died. Let's give them the information. They are no longer here in a body. They are here but not in a body. So they can release the confusion. If it's through drugs, alcohol, or traumas, they can release all these now, yes. So we perceive all these entities that are confused, that they don't perceive, they don't have a body anymore for them to perceive, to know you don't have a body anymore. So you can let go the confusion now, yes, and you have choice, and we're going to contribute to you if you choose. Through who are you? Through who were you all before that? Through who were you all before that? Through who were you all before that? And through who you all going to be in the future. You can all go now. Take all your magnetic printing and luggage with you. Right and wrong, good and bad, put and poke, all nice, short, boys, pulvets, and beyonds. Yes, so all the entities, yes, here in Brazil, I am in Brazil, in all the countries, yes, hidden in the forests, yes, looking for home, everywhere in the planet. To all of you entities that are confused, not finding a way to move, you have choice now to move and find something else. So for all of you, true who are you? True who are you all before that? True who are you all before that? True who are you all before that? And true who you all gonna be in the future. You can all go now, take all your magnetic, printing, and luggage with you. Right and wrong, good and bad, put and poke, all nine, short, boys, poets and beyonds, and all your commitments, yeah, all that the commitments you have with your ancestrals and to the people that you made, that you always return to your house, to the land, and to a place. You can now destroy and create everything that makes you committed to someone, to a place, to an organization, yes. And you can all go now. So true who are you? True who are you all before that? True who are you all before that? True who are you all before that? And true who you all going to be in the future. You can all go now. Take all your magnetic printings and luggage with you. Ryan Room, Grambet, Panapok, all nine short boys, poets, and beyonds. And all the demons, woo, that we have around us that are stopping us from making a different choice and that we hired so we could just be as great as we think we could be. Now we are aware that we can choose something different. So all these demons that are holding us or that are creating the destruction of our bodies and creating limitation in our lives, and the demons that we are aware that are also choosing to go now. So for all these demons that we don't want to feed them anymore, that we are allowed to revoke, rescind, renounce, denounce, destroy, and create our vows, fulfillments, commitments, blood oaths, vows, everything. So true who are you? True who are you all before that? Sorry, go back to from whence you came, never to return to me, to us, our bodies, or this reality ever again. Ryan Wrong, Rebecca, Parampok, online, short boys, poets, and beyonds. Go back to from whence you came, never to return to us, our bodies, or this reality ever again. Ryan Wrong, Rebecca, Parampok, online, short boys, poets, and beyonds. Go back to from whence you came, never to return to us, our bodies, or this reality ever again. Ryan Wrong, Rebecca, Parampok, online, short boys, poets, and beyonds. Yes. So all the demons that we perceive that are now living, take all your magnetic printing and luggage with you. All the magnetic printing of the demons, they can go now too, and go back to from whence you came, never to return to us, our bodies, or this reality ever again. Ryan Rungra, Bepan, Pagna, Povets, and beyond. And now we perceive and connect to all the surroundings, the space we are, yes, our house. And is there something that can change now in our house? Is that a magnetic printing that is ready to go from the walls, from the structure of our house? Yes, so for all the structure of our house and all that was glumped and lives in the walls, you're allowed to go now. You can go now. So we are changing the molecules and allowing them to change of our household. Yes, to have a different space. So what is that? What was that before that? What was that before that? What was that before that? And what you can be in the future, this energy. So you can go now, take all your magnetic printing and luggage with you, Ryan Rung, Grambep, and Pauk online, Shore Boys, Povets, and Beyonds. And let's do some ancestral clearings. So all the ancestrals that you are still trying to heal and that you are creating your life in a way to heal them, to facilitate them, and to create change for them. Yes. So can we destroy and create all the commitments that we made to them in any lifetime? And when we got this body, all the commitments we made with our ancestrals, yes, and destroy and then create everywhere we committed to making a body for them, and we committed to continue procreating so they could have a continuation. Yes, and tell them they are free to not be part of the family anymore, and they are free to go. So all our ancestrals, they are still in a way around us and influencing our lives by their presence, and that we are committed to creating things for them. So all of you, all my ancestrals, all of your ancestrals, you're allowed to go now. You're free to go. You have choice and you can go. So true, who are you? True, who were you all before that? True, who were you all before that? True, who were you all before that? And true, who you all gonna be in the future. You can all go now. Take all your magnetic printing and luggage with you. Ryan Rung, Grambep, and Pauk on the Shabbos, Povets, and Beyonds. Again, all the ancestrals, yes. All the ancestrals, they're in the land and in the lands and in the properties they owned. You don't require to be there anymore. You're free to go. You're free to have choice. You're free to move on. So true, who are you? True, who were you all before that? True, who were you all before that? True, who were you all before that? And true, you all gonna be in the future. You can all go now. Take all your magnetic printing and luggage with you. Ryan Rung, Grambep, Parapoca Online, Shore Boys, Povets, and Beyond. Yes. And all AI and tech realities that are influencing us and that are around us.
How about we start by clearing all the oaths, vows, fealties, communities, binding and bonding contracts, and any promises that we ever made to any demons in any reality, in any lifetime, and in any dimension. So let's revoke, recant, rescind, renounce, denounce, destroy, and create it all. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and poco, nice shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. And anything you said the demons would do for you, or anything they said that they would do for you, let's also destroy and create all of that. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and poc, all nice shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. And now we always do this clearing in English, so let's do it all together. Go back to from whence you came, never to return to us, our bodies, or this reality ever again. Go back to from whence you came, never to return to us, our bodies, or this reality ever again. Okay. Go back to from whence you came, never to return to us, our bodies, or this reality ever again. Go back to from whence you came, never to return to us, our bodies, or this realities ever again.
Yes. Yeah. And all the AI and techie entities,
yes,
that are in a way limiting us for being all that we can be and for having choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we hear them, go back to from whence you came, 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 go back to from whence you came.
And also all the AI entities that we've hired to create the structure of our lives the structure of who we are and eliminate having true choice and being all that we came here to be? Can we destroy and uncreate all of that?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nitrous voids, povats and beyonds. So yes, go back to from whence you came, go back to
from whence you came, go back to from whence you came. And and all the our electromagnetic and everything we are catching up from the electromagnetic field in general that are full of these entities and they are affecting us. So all of them that are affecting us directly, can we include them and go back to from whence you came, 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 go back to from whence you came. And if we perceive like our magnetic, like our field expanding and doing that as like a clearing in all the planet, so we start like go back to from whence you came, from perceiving this energy for the electromagnetic and the AIs and all of this and the techie entities, and then we expand it through all the planets. So I'm here in Brazil, Vero, you are in London, and so, like we're gonna meet in a point where we're gonna expand this energy. So go back to from whence you came, 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 go back to a lot in go back to from whence you came, go back to from whence you came, go back to from whence you came, go back to from whence you came. That's how you clear the AI and tech entities. It's like you just do this, go back to from whence you came, and it's very like I'm even sweating here. There's a lot of energy. Go back to from whence you came, and take all your magnetic printing and luggage with you, like even the magnetic printing from all these AI, and techies and through these electromagnetics that we perceive. So go back to from whence you came, go back to from whence you came, and take all your magnetic printing and luggage with you. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, unnatural boys, poets and beyonds.
And also, what I'm also perceiving is entities with PTSD. Did you cover that in the beginning?
No.
Okay.
I did just a basic one. I was starting to perceive the energy because I got so weird. I was like, what is that? And then it's all of that. There was a lot of energy in this.
Cool. So all the entities, for those of you that are watching, sometimes, like, this is something that would happen to me sometimes. I normally, when I'm not traveling, I live in New Jersey and I take a train to New York quite a lot. And a lot of times I would get on the train, and the minute I would sit on the train, I would just sort of like getting super anxious, and for like maybe 1 or 2 minutes, I would actually buy that anxiety as though it was mine. And then I was like, wait, but before I sat in the seat, I wasn't anxious. So what is this? Where is this coming from? And then I started receiving the information that it wasn't really mine. It was actually entities that were around that had anxiety or PTSD. So one of the things that you can do is, one of the things that you learn from Access is to be in the question, to ask the question. And when you begin to perceive these energies, instead of immediately buying them as yours, you can ask the question. And then if you realize that there are entities around you that have anxiety or PTSD, then you can ask to eliminate, eradicate, and dissipate all of these energies of anxiety and PTSD. And then we also run trifold sequencing systems run for the PTSD. And so this allows all of these energies to be released from the entities, the other beings that are around. And then you can actually move through the regular clearing that Carolyn was doing in the beginning. So truth, who are you? Who were you before that? 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 And who will you be in the future? Now you can all go. And truth, what are you all? What were you before that? What were you all 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 before that? And truth, what will you all be in the future? And now you can all go. And then truth, what job are you all? What job were you all before that? 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 And truth, what job will you be in the future? And now it's time for all of you to go now. You may go now and take all your magnetic imprinting with you. And anything that doesn't allow this, times a gazillion, I destroy and uncreate it all. right and wrong, good and bad, put and poke, all natural voids, povats and beyonds, right and wrong, good and bad, put and poke, all natural voids, povats and beyonds. And then perceive the energy and the space. Is it different? Is it the same? Is something else actually required here?
Yeah. I perceive a lot of confusion. When I started the clearing today, I did it with a lot of confusion because yesterday night I was very confused. And I was like, wow, I remember I'm doing the entity clearing for massive change with Vero. So all this confusion. And when you were bringing this PSD, I was aware of a lot of suicidal entities that are confused too, that are with this. So we could also contribute to them and clear them. The suicidal entities, yes. Yeah, a lot of drugs and alcohol and a lot of, so with there's a link I perceive like between these and this. So all, the suicidal entities, yes, and drug and alcohol entities.
Yeah. So what about if let's destroy and uncreate all the unconsciousness and anti-consciousness that is present here, and anything that doesn't allow that, destroy and uncreate it too.
And insanity. There's a lot of insanity and energy, like unconsciousness, insanity.
Yep.
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, put and poke, all natural voids, povats and beyonds. Right and wrong, good and bad, put and poke, all natural voids, povats and beyonds. In Access, we also talk about the big five and also the fifth element, which is when you try to be the unfulfilled savior. It could be the unfulfilled savior of other people, of your family, of the world. And a lot of times when you strive to be this and you're unfulfilled because you're actually not getting to be it, it could make you feel as though it's like it's unfulfilled, like you're not getting it done, so it can also drive you to this insanity or to being like, well, I might as well kill myself or I might as well die because I'm not actually accomplishing what I came here to do or what I would like to do. So everything this is and everywhere this energy matches that, can we destroy and create all of that? And the fifth element and the big five and all the electromagnetics that are attached to that. Right and wrong, good and bad, put and poke, all natural voids, povats and beyonds. What else are you perceiving, Caro?
Yeah, I perceive there's also when you brought that, so all these entities and all, when you brought the big five, the fifth element, all the ancestral commitments they had, like they cannot really be truly present and in choice because they're still holding the lineage, the insanity of their ancestor. We have a minute, so let's do it.
Okay.
So they're still bringing that and not really having choice. So the entities, you have choice too, you have choice. You don't require to keep holding this for your ancestrals and the insanity of them. So you cannot go now. So true, who are you? True, who were you all before that? 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 And true, who you all going to be in the future. You can all go now. Take all your magnetic imprinting and luggage with you. Right, wrong, good and bad, put and poke, all nine short boys, povats, and beyonds. Woo!
Wow.
And yes. And all the demons related to that, go back to from whence you came, never to return to us, to you, your body, or this reality ever again.
Never to return to us, our bodies to this reality ever again. Yes. Right, wrong, good and bad, put and poke, all nine short boys, povats, and beyonds. Wow.
Yes.